It did start. Oh my god, it's starting. Okay. It's working. It's working. That's Loki peak. Wait. Okay, can I place my phone over here? Like this? Well, we're back to the phone. At least it works. At least it works. I hope. Oh my god, I hope it works. Can you guys even hear me? I connected my phone to my microphone, but I don't know if it actually works. So, yeah, that's that. Give me a second. Maybe I can listen to myself. Maybe I can listen to myself. Can I hear myself? Let me just lower the music. I don't know if you guys can even hear the music, I'm gonna be honest. Also, sorry about the amount of pings you guys are getting. Wait, let's see. Does it work? Okay, it is connected to my mic. So if I mute myself. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, at least one thing works. At least one thing works. I should have started earlier, gotta be honest. Should have started earlier. Okay, I'm also gonna mute myself. I'll put on music. I don't know if you guys can actually hear the music. It was tweaking out because it was stuck on 8. Now it's stuck on 9. No, you don't do that. I don't want. Why is there a QR code? Okay, stop. Just play the music. Play the music. Doesn't matter if you guys like. Just please, computer. I just want to hear music. There you go. Like that. So this is how we're gonna do it. Cause I don't really have a different choice. This would have been perfect if Chromebooks weren't rusty buckets, you know, because they kinda are rusty buckets. They suck. You can't stream, you can't play games on them, you can't do shit. This is a new one too. This is a recently new one too. Just ass, pure ass. Nothing works. Nothing works. Outrageous. Honestly, unbelievable. Well, anyway, whatever. Hi everyone. I'm sorry for that. That was like a lot of issues. It works now, It does. It really does. I should probably also reply to Vonbex. I can't see anything because my phone is blocking half of the screen. Wah! Give me a second. Is good now. Yes. Perfect. Okay, so I was planning to use my phone as the music and the recipe, but now I'm switching it around. So now my phone is the streaming and my laptop is the chat, the recipe and the music. Productive, right? I was honestly really happy about the fact that it looked to be working before I started it. Like genuinely, like I had the entire thing, like it was a nice screen, you could see everything, it was pretty, and then you know, like Chromebooks are ass, so that's what happened. I'm good. Just a little bit annoyed that my plans of getting a new setup downstairs didn't work out, you know, but like, I mean, that's how life is, you know, that's how it sometimes is. Also, wait a second. Come here. Guess who it is? It's Rat. It's Rat. Mwah. It's my little baby. It's my little baby girl. Look at the fathers. What do you mean? No! I will not. She's so cute. Look at her. You see? That's us! That's us on the screen! Yeah! She doesn't know what's happening. Hello. She doesn't know what's happening. Whew. But anyway, okay. You go down. You go. Go lay down or something. I don't know. But anyway, welcome to my baking stream. My first stream in a while. A long while. Like, I'm pretty sure it's been actually a year. Or at least close to that. Where I just haven't... No, I stopped streaming in September. So that's like... A few months. No, I started streaming in... Stopped streaming in Send out stream notif? Yeah, I did. Don't worry. I think everybody got pinged like 5 times because they keep restarting the stream. Sorry about that. That's not my fault. I mean, it kind of is, but it's also the fault because, you know, my plans just don't really go well. But yeah, I'm gonna be baking like these cool things called. Wait, can I switch it? There you go. Does that work? Is my back camera broken? It might be looking broken. But anyway, okay. So like, I guess we'll do it like this. It's a very tiny image because this computer is fucking tiny. I wish I could, I can zoom in. It's in Dutch. If anyone wants the recipe after seeing the end result, I can translate it. I don't mind doing that. And yeah, it's really tiny. It's gonna make these really... Let me just get them closer. These cute, colorful red, you know? It's gonna be really cute. But anyway, now let me just... I might actually put you guys down here. There you go. I said, there you go. I said, there you go. Stop falling back. Please. For the love of God. I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying, guys. Okay, it kind of works. I do need to move the cables. Because I don't want to get flour into my cables, you know? That wouldn't work well. That would not be great. But yeah. I got my outfit on, cute. I got an apron because, oh, this is gonna be messy. It's gonna be really messy. So like, pro streamer, yeah, exactly. I got the color thingy magic that I will be using to change the color of the bread and everything like that. I don't have a scale, so I'm just eyeballing everything. I know, you shouldn't eyeball stuff. It's just not good for you, but I am. There's one thing I've forgotten, and that is this. You will need this to make sure that the bread is not drying. You don't want the bread to dry out when you're waiting for it. So let me just start with just getting this prepared. I'll probably grab like a big chunk because I need to wrap the entire thing. So I'll just cut it while I can and don't need to hurry or anything like that. I mean, you don't really need to hurry with bread. That's the fun thing with bread. You don't really need to hurry. Because most of the time it's just pretty chill, you know? Okay, I will put that on the side. The colorful part I will be doing in a bowl because I don't want to stain my counter and get skinned alive by my mom and my dad. That would be an unpleasant experience. That's not something I'm looking forward to. I don't know how anyone would look forward to that. So yeah, I will be doing that. Just for my own personal safety. If you have a counter you don't care about or you know is not gonna get stained, then whatever, you know, it's gonna be easy. But it's not that easy when you do have one. It's not made out of wood, it's just like I mean, it is made out of wood, but it has, you know, this is not wood. This is like plastic or vinyl. I think that's what it's called. So that does get stained. That does get stained, and you don't want to stain that, especially if you live with your parents. Now, okay. I also recommend tying your hair up because, you know, you don't want to get hair into your food or get it into your hair in general. But I'm just gonna flick that back and just do as if I had no hair because I don't care enough. And usually when you're doing stuff in your own house, just be careful. Honestly, it's not that difficult. There's an incoming ad break which I will snooze. Snooze. Go away. But yeah, let's just start. I'm just gonna start baking. Now usually this is, let me actually read the recipe because I forgot. Yeah, you start with the two doughs. Obviously you need dough first, then you let it rest for 30 minutes. Then you do all the shit that you need to do. And then you're supposed to let them rest for another 30 minutes and then bake them for 25 to 30 minutes. It's a long process, but this is like, you know, it's still pretty decently easy. What I could have done before I started the stream is blend these, because I like to have pulp, you know, like the pulp of the red thingamajigs in the bread, because I mean that's just in general healthier and it tastes better. So I could have done this before. I was a little bit excited. Okay, so I forgot about that. By the way, knives, you know, like knives, because knives, you poke holes with knives. Just be careful when you're doing this, because you can very easily stab your finger. You don't want to stab your finger. Nobody wants to stab their finger, I hope. Anyway. This is also gonna stain your hand, by the way, if you're doing it like me, which is great. Am I right? I'm just gonna let the juice go in here, because I mean the juice is juice, you know, it's good juice. You want to have good juice. Now you technically speaking could use water instead of the juice itself. I mean just, you know, the juice. But because I like it to have as much flavor as possible, I'm not gonna do that, and I'm gonna add more juice. Okay. I'm trying not to stain my hands because cleaning this shit is a pain. But it is bound to happen eventually. Come on, get out. There you go. I'm just gonna throw it in there. I'll clean everything later. I'm too lazy to do that right now. Obviously, get some of the juice already out. There you go. Be careful. Especially if you're wearing white, like I am, because I'm a dumbass. I didn't think this through. Because you're gonna stain everything with this. Trust me, it's a pain in the ass to get out. Now, I'm just throwing random shit. I'm not weighing everything, because I don't, like I said, I don't have the ability to do that. I do recommend doing that. It makes life easier, but I don't have that. So I'm just doing shit right now, you know. Yeah, I just recommend being careful. You should get one of those. Yeah, I wanted to, but like I couldn't find them anywhere. It was a pain in the ass. Also, it's gonna get loud. I apologize. Look at the nice color. So, okay, let me just grab a spoon. It does look like blood. And yes, white. I know, I'm stupid, I know. I'm getting a fork to poke around to see if there's any chunks. I mean, obviously there's some chunks, but how's this? Tastes like red beets. What a shocker! It tastes like red beets. Would never expected that. My blender smells like it's burning. I'm actually not joking about that one. It does smell like it's burning. But we're fine because who cares, right? Exactly. Okay, so I blended this up, but I recommend starting with the white portion of the dough because it's just gonna be a lot cleaner in general, you know. So that's that. I will be mixing the white dough on the table because I know for a fact that that's just better, and I don't have another big bowl, and it does need to be in a big bowl if you're wanting to mix it nicely. Because in that small bowl, it's just very annoying in general. So you don't want to do that, you know? You don't want to do that. I have this super cool thing called a scraper. I don't think this is a correct scraper. There's supposed to be actually just the scrape part, not with the handle. But I'm using it as if it was a scraper. Actually, I think I have two. That makes sense. Okay. But yeah, so you just scrape everything together, you know, that way it's nice and clean. Okay, let's see. For the white one, I need 300 grams of water. Well, I'm using tap water because, you know, I'm in the Netherlands, so as long as it's just clean water, it's fine. I actually did it perfectly in one go. Usually it takes me okay, you can't see it when I'm moving it, but like, it's right on the 300 mark, okay? So I think that's cool. Okay, so we have that. Again, didn't weigh anything. I have a kilogram of flour, so I'm just gonna try and get half of this. Technically speaking, the white one is supposed to have a little bit more because you already have pulp in here, right? This already has fibers, which means that the red dough is going to be a lot more harder to mix since it has a lot more fibers and stuff, glutes. The white one, it doesn't. It's just water and flour, so you want to make sure it's all kind of like, you know, no problem, no problem. I'm just speak like that. But yeah, you want to make sure that both of those are around the same consistency because the first time I've done this, I didn't think of that, and the white one was just fluid. It was practically almost liquid, and the red one was just dough. So that's fun. Okay. Let me just see. This is around half. I'll just throw that on the counter. This is difficult to do. A little bit. Now, I do realize this is with chunks, right? It's not just plain flour, so the white isn't going to be as white as I want it to be. The one that I used in my bakery was like that, but that's in the bakery. I don't have that luxury at home. And my mom bought this because I asked her, but I was imagining the pure white one without chunks. She got me the normal baking one. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It shouldn't change a lot. But it's something. But yeah, you make like a volcano, right? Cause I mean, it's kind of necessary if you're gonna be doing this. Now, 10 grams of salt. I don't really know how much 10 grams is, so I'm just gonna. I think that's enough. Eventually, after some time, when you keep doing this with a scale, you're gonna get better at like figuring out eyeballing your stuff. But yeah, I'm not that good at it. This is your yeast. It's like, how much yeast? 10 grams of yeast again. How much is in here? 7 grams, which means I need another one of these. I also need scissors. Scissor! Okay, cut that. Again, I'm just gonna throw it into the sink. I'm gonna clean it. I recommend just throwing this into the water. That way it will be able to rehydrate a bit faster. Okay. There you go. And obviously, since that was 7 grams, not 10 grams, you need to grab more, which I will do. Up. Okay, throw that into the sink. And around half of this is supposed to go in here. I don't know how much half is. I'm just gonna maybe a little bit more. Okay. But yeah, this is for the next bread then. The dough, I mean. Okay. Just place it somewhere in a nice spot. Put my scissors away so I don't stab myself. Okay, I might actually, give me a second. I was using my hair tie as, a way to, hold up my phone, but I think it's fine without it. So I'm just gonna turn my hair back. Mostly because the long part of my hair is kind of annoying me. I don't want to get flour everywhere. Oh, there you go. Get my bangs out because it still looks adorable with my bangs out, you know? Very important. Just grab a spoon. I recommend mixing it a little bit up so that it's nicer to mix in when you're pouring it in. I mean, you can come steal one. I'm gonna have an abundance. So you can just come around and steal one if you want. Or a few. I just need like 2 of them for school. Because it's for my presentation, actually. These things. It's my own recipe. I thought of it, you know, like everything like that. It's not original because I honestly don't have the energy to be original. In the bakery world. So like, yeah, it's the presentation that like you saw, you know. For anyone who has no idea what's happening, so I have like a presentation that I have to do for exams for school, and I let Von Bix check it over because Von Bix is a lot more better at Dutch than I am. But yeah, it's a presentation about my own bread and everything like that, and I mean, I can't record it because it's an exam presentation. It's not allowed, you know? As much as I want to, it's not allowed. Oh yeah, also, you need a little bit of sugar in this. I know, it sounds a bit strange. Sugar in bread? But like, the reason for this is because red beets are sweet, right? They're like earthy sweet. To balance it out, like make sure the tastes go together because you're making a normal white dough and a sweet red dough. You want to add some sugar into this. Now, I do like adding a little bit more sugar to this one too, personally, because I feel like it kind of ties everything together. But like, yeah. So it's around 20 grams of sugar, so I'm just gonna do like 3 spoons. It's probably not enough, but we'll see how it comes out, you know. I know I should be weighing this, especially since it's from a presentation and stuff like that, but I don't want to, and I don't have the ability to, so like, but yeah, make sure to mix up all of your yeast into the water. If you have wet yeast, it counts just exactly like the same. You can also do this with sourdough, but then you need to lay off a little bit of the flour, because sourdough is technically just yeast, water, and flour. You already have a bit of flour in there. You don't need more flour. I should stop standing on my toes. Like, I fit better without standing on my toes. There you go. But yeah, you just pour it in. Be careful. Make sure that you don't go too hard so that it doesn't go outside of the bounds that you made. And you just put a little bit of it in, and a lot of people don't like this because it makes your hand really messy, but you just mix it. Just mix it. Just slowly chip away at the borders of the dough. I mean, of the dough, the flour. You're making dough. But yeah, this is definitely not gonna be as white as I like it, but it's fine. I have 2 more frozen baked doughs, breads, I mean, in the freezer. So if this doesn't turn out great, I'm just gonna use those for my presentation. Though I didn't really want to use those because they're kind of like a few months old at this point. But it's frozen, so it's fine. Now this can take a little bit. It's not the fastest process. I'm also going pretty slow with it. I don't like hurrying myself up when baking, you know? Like, that's why I don't particularly like my school, because it's always hurry, tempo, tempo, hurry. And I mean, I get that at work as a baker you would need to hurry, and that's logical, yeah, but they, like, at the bakery you can still choose your own tempo as long as you finish everything that you need at the end of the day, you know. That's the most important part. But in school, it's like you gotta finish it in like top speed time, like you gotta be as fast as someone that's like champion in baking, because otherwise it's not good enough. And it's like, oh my god, nobody is like that in an actual bakery. And a lot of the times you also have just more people working with you, you know. Meanwhile, at school you're working with 1 person, maybe, at max. And a lot of the times you're doing multiple things at the same time. Meanwhile, in a real bakery, I mean, it also matters on how big your bakery is. But like, in like a decently sized bakery, you usually have enough people to handle certain things. And if you need to do something off to the side, you can always ask that person, hey, can you help me a bit? I need to do something, or anything like that, you know. But yeah, school just doesn't understand that because they're pricks. But yeah, now I'm gonna use my scraper and scrape everything towards myself because I am in the stage where the bread is not liquid anymore. Jesus, I keep saying something else that I'm not saying. But yeah, if there is some liquid parts, don't worry. Just scrape it towards yourself and mix it in. It's really messy. That's why I'm doing the red one in the bowl. Much easier. Yeah, no, they're truly like making everything a lot more stressful than it actually is. And I mean, at some point, I understand that, oh, it's to prepare you for the future and stuff, so that you're not slow or anything like that, and that people will hire you and stuff. But usually, I'm like in a bakery specifically. If the baker that you're visiting is nice, you could probably just work without even school. You're just like, can I be an apprentice? And then you work for a few years, and then you're just a baker, you know? And well, yes, you have obviously the diploma and stuff of school, but if you're just trying to be a baker, then it's not really needed. It's just, they're so dramatic with it, you know? Extremely dramatic. And I mean, let's not forget also, like, usually school, like education, I love education, right? Education is amazing, I love it. But I hate school, because school is just outdated. It's not following, like, if you look back at older schools, you know, like, school shit that your parents did, practically nothing changed, except now that, a lot of people don't care, so it's just a lot more chaotic. But like usually most of the stuff just stayed the same, which you would think wouldn't be like that, because I mean, school should change with times in a good direction, but it's not. It hasn't changed in a while. It's just constantly the same shit. It's like, it's not good. Like, I believe everybody should have education, but the school system that we have at the moment is not for everybody, and that's just how it is, and it sucks. And I mean, if you can keep up with school, that's perfectly good, right? That's fine. Well, there's plenty of people that can't, and that's not even their fault. Everybody's in a different stage in life. Everybody has a different method of learning. It's complicated, but they're trying to fit us in a box constantly. Exactly. They also just are so unfriendly. Like, everything is white, industrial. Nothing is cozy anymore. You can't be comfortable in school. You have to be professional. You have to be, always, like, you know, like, I get it, they're preparing you for work, but why are you preparing me for work in factory settings? Like, this is not comfortable. How am I supposed to learn like this? Let's not forget that they actually aren't even learning. Most of the time it's just making you remember stuff for the exam, and then all of that information actually leaves you, quite literally instantly. At least that's how it is with me, but most people also experience this. It's very annoying. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a lot more brown than I wanted it to be. I think I also require a little bit more water. That's probably my fault, because again, I'm not weighing everything, so... Just grab a little bit of water, sprinkle some of it, and just continue. Now, it also probably has to do something with the fact that this is chunky flour. It's not normal flour. So obviously it already changes the consistency of this thing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just annoying because the recipe I have is not for that. So, yeah. I have so much of it stuck on my hands. Unbelievable. Actually, question, can you hear the music coming from my laptop? Like the Pokemon music background thingy-majig? I you can actually hear that. Loud and clear? Good. If it's too loud, do tell me. I can lower it. I don't mind. Feels like a baking show. I mean, that is it's supposed to feel like that, so yeah, not wrong. Anyway, now that you, you know, got most of it, what's it called? You got the dough, you know, and it's nice. You can round it up. It's nice. Grab the piece of paper. Not paper. What the fuck? That's not paper. Thingy-majig, wrapping shit. Yes, this. Be smarter than me and don't let it stick to each other. But, just wrap it up. Because it's rest time. I'm just gonna put him right over here. Now, I honestly didn't clean up really nicely. There's still a lot of flour on my table. And I definitely could have done better, but since my recipe is kind of different, everything is kind of going wrong. I will clean my hands first because, holy shit. I can't feel my fingers, that's how much dough there is on this thing. On this thing on my hand. Jesus Christ, I can't even speak English anymore. Ugh, this is annoying. Okay, so now it's time to kind of clean up everything. I usually just scrape everything to the side because that's the easiest. I don't recommend cleaning too much because either way you're gonna have to roll things out and everything like that. It's gonna be a lot. For nailed it. What's that? I've never heard of that. Never heard of that. Anyway, now we grab the bowl. I would set a timer, but we're just... When it hits an hour, this one is gonna be done. So, yeah, I'll just have to hurry up a bit. Okay. I'm not saving that. How does this work? There you go. Now we need a 30 of this in here. It's a bit scary. Okay. I have a lot of it. But, it's fine because I actually like drinking that. Like, it's actually pretty tasty. I'm gonna put a little bit of this in here so that there's more water. Oh, wait. That should be enough. Let me grab a towel. Okay. Now I won't throw the towel on in the sink because that's just gonna get wet and that's nasty. So yeah. I'm gonna throw the rest of this in here. If it wants to go down there. There you go. Just like that. Again, a bit of salt. That should be enough. And a little bit of sugar. 1, 2, and then like a half one because this one is already kind of sugary. Then we throw the yeast into our water mixture, aka the juice, because why not? Yep. Get in here. I'll try to mix this one up a little bit faster. Now, usually in a bakery, I would have a mixer, you know, a stand mixer that makes life a lot more easier. But I don't have that at home, so I just have to struggle with whatever I have. But yeah, this is a little bit more, obviously, but I think it'll be fine. Try to get everything in. Put that down. I actually might mix this up with a spoon first. I don't want to get my hands stained. I mean, I actually like having my hands stained, you know? It's nice. But at the same time, it's like, oh my god. My hands are stained. Everything I touch is pink. It's a nightmare. Mixing it. But yeah, I think I do need to do it with my hands, so I'll use one hand if possible. I might actually... No, this should be enough. Oh, it does smell nice. It smells really nice. Hi, visitor! It's been a while since I've seen you or heard you. How you doing? I know. Wait, really? It has been 2 years? Damn. I kind of forgot that. It's been a while since my last baking stream. Jesus. Look, it looks wrong on the camera. But this is dough, this is bread. It has, it's just pink. It's pink bread, okay? Oh my god. It's not being nice to me either. Oh god. I might need a little bit more of the juice itself. If only I had a scale that would have made my life easier. Ooh, nice! I'm also finishing, hopefully finishing my college soon. Like, my diploma thingamajig is on July 8th. That's when I'm gonna be fully done for sure if I pass everything correctly. So I just got my schedule from my coworker. But nice, got a girlfriend. Life's going good. It seems that life is going good for you. Jesus Christ. And performing, like, your violin skills are amazing. So I'm not surprised. You're doing great. Yep. Not surprised. Photography. Oh, that's nice. I always wanted to pick up photography, but I never had like the energy to do it. But it does seem like a really cool thing to do. Oh my god, my hand is getting tired. My arm. I usually don't make stuff by hand anymore, so my arms are just lanky. When I got the muscle, but like, this is just, oh, hats. Damn. Okay, give me a moment. I don't have a hat downstairs. I need to run and get a hat from upstairs. Let me just I'll be back. I'll be fast. Okay. I also don't want to drop any of this on the floor because we have white floors. It would be not nice to stain those. So just eat my hand. There you go. Okay, I'll be back. I have a hat. This one kind of fits the vibes, you know? So, it's perfect. I should not be touching myself. Oh no, I already got some of it. Oh well, I'll have to bleach it. It's fine. I'll bleach it. But yeah, I got my pretty hats. I'm gonna add a little bit more juice. Should be fine. You can see it's staining. Dude, I would, but that thing is gigantic. I cannot bake with it. I genuinely just can't. Also, it's like really high on the wall, so it would take me a while to get it. Oh my god. It looks like I murdered someone. Okay, maybe that was a little bit too much juice. I don't know, we'll see. There you go. It's almost mixed up. Okay, yeah. I'll just throw this in here, like the rest. The other though. Make sure this one is kind of more mixed up. Okay. It does look nice. It's a good thing I usually don't wear this outfit, so I mean, it's gonna be like a cute swirl, like a really cute swirl bread with two colors. I already have one dough made. This is the second. I'm just struggling with this. Oh my god. Anyway, this one is also done. So right now we have a moment of silence. Well, a moment. I'm gonna be yapping. Cause there's not much I can do right now. Well, maybe the first thing I will do is clean my hands. Because, oh my god. I just hope it didn't stain my entire hands. It kind of did a little bit, just a little bit. I can't read from this far away. Shit. Give me more seconds. Clean the nails. Clean. You can barely see, but this one is a lot more redder than this one. Let me see. Oh, thank you for the bits! Hey, look, okay, I'm streaming on my phone, okay? That makes things a little bit more difficult. But yeah, now, technically speaking, all I do is wait for the dough to be done rising. Because you need to let it rest. If it doesn't rest, it's just gonna be a really annoying thing to work with. But yeah. In the meantime, I can probably set my oven for 190 Celsius. So that it already, you know, does its thing. I can also clean up a little bit. And I can also grab a drink. I have this really cute little cup. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit of this in here. Alright, but yeah. I have a chair, so let me grab that. Jesus. Compared to the counter, when I'm sitting, I'm so small. It's like, I can't, I mean, it's kind of like a table, it's just not really handy. It's much, the other table is a bit lower, it works a bit better. But, this works, you know, like, I can just chill. Oh my god, I love red beet juice. It's so good. It's also really good for your cholesterol. I don't know how to pronounce it. The cosplay wig. I mean, sure. You will have to. Second, you guys will have to suffer without the microphone. Can you actually hear me? Do tell. Can you hear me right now? Like, also look. It's pretty. But can you hear me, guys? Cause I did take off very buggy. Well, you guys will have to suffer with that because I can't exactly bring my microphone with. Well, actually, maybe. You know what? Give me a second. I just need to untangle my wire from everything because it's kind of tangled in everything. There you go. Up. With my microphone. It's a freaking long wire, but it works. So yeah, here we have rats, by the way. Oh, rat. Raticus. Such a cutie patootie. Kiss. Another 3 week. I mean, it's already kind of happening. But yeah. Ignore the mess in my room, by the way. It's like everything is here. I have my materials on the floor because I'm working on a cosplay. Can I turn my camera around? Is my back camera really not working? This is bullshit. It would make life easier, but I guess not. Anyway, but yeah, this is the wig I'm working on. It's gonna be for an Elden Ring cosplay. Miquela. I don't know. I have a braid that will go on the top of the head, and I need to make the crown and everything like that. Over here, I have my top that I personally made myself. It's not looking too well. I still need to add shoulders. I don't know if you guys are actually seeing it. Let me just throw it on the ground. Honestly. The lipstick's so tough. Look, it's my mannequin, okay? I had to give her a little bit of personality. But yeah, this is the top. It's basic, obviously. Michaela has a dress, so I'm planning to make like this will go under the stripe of the start of the skirt, and the skirt is gonna be pretty long. I will have long like to my elbow shoulders, elbow, yeah, sleeves. I don't know how I will make it. There's gonna be gold around here and here. It's a plan. It's a plan. Farina is gonna be a cool cosplay. But yeah, dude, this wig is so soft. It's just like, oh my god, so soft. I love it. Here's also my wall of cosplays. But yeah, sewing is not too difficult. You just gotta like get the hang of it, and you should be able to learn. Sorry, too close. But yeah, wall of cosplays. You know, I got my wig for Canna. There's also her horns and the tail. My Leafeon cosplay, the mushroom hat. It's everything, you know. I also have my there's everything, y'all. I pulled out my computer because I needed to grab my microphone and my camera, but since that, I only ended up using my microphone, so that's fun. And my Furbies, my Pokemon stuff. By the way, soon enough, maybe after the White Pine stream. Fuck, I got caught on my chair. Maybe after the White Pine stream, I'm gonna start opening my Pokemon packs. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. Also, maybe, I don't know. I'll have to bring my courage up, you know? But yeah, we're gonna go downstairs now. Preferably not die while walking downstairs. Also, welcome to the house tour, I guess. I'm not showing you in my entire house, but like, I guess you get to see most of it. Redicus. Redicus is so cute. I love her. He's such a cutie. She's just sleeping. She's lazy. But yeah, anyway, we're back in the kitchen. And I will struggle to put my phone back into place. God, please, stay. Okay, it's a little bit crooked. Shit. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, it's really... Can I like this? Nope. Okay. What about like this? Yes, perfect. Not perfect. I moved the cable. That's my fault. Okay, stay. But yeah, what are you doing? now we have a rat in here. But yeah, that's the cosplay. I'm also gonna be opening Pokemon packs soon, you know, after the White Pine one. White Pine stream. I'm gonna show off my entire collection and I'll open my biggest box that I have, which is the Charizard one with the Charizard statue in it. That is gonna be so cool. I can't wait. Oh yeah, they're gonna be so fun. I will also open my Lost Origin box that I bought recently for 150 euros. I love being broke. You know, it just brings tears to my eyes. But yeah, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be fun. Also gotta pay attention actually, because soon enough there's gonna be a package. But yeah, it's gonna be real fun. I think I will, like, if I have a big box, I'll do a Pokemon stream, but otherwise I will just open a pack per stream, no matter what stream it is. I think that would be a pretty fun idea. Let me just move my computer so that it doesn't freaking die. But yeah, that's gonna be the plan. My schedule is still very random, honestly, but I think the Sunday streams should be able to stay pretty much the same. Oh my god, my lips. But yeah, it should probably be the same. So, that's gonna be fun. The only issue is that Roblox is not allowing me to do anything anymore because, you know, recently there has been an update where we cannot upload any games anymore because you need to be ID verified, age verified, you need to have premium, you cannot have violated the TOS. It's like they don't want people to make games. Like, the entire hype for Roblox was, oh, you can make your own game for free. And it was going so well too, and then they fucked it all over. Which sucks so much, because that means I will need to start learning Godot. Godot. I don't know how to pronounce that. And, you know... No, for real, bad update after bad update. It's bad, it's really bad. But yeah, so, that means I will have to move all of my game stuff, my Roblox Studio stuff, to a different platform, because, I mean, what's the point of working on Roblox Studio if I will never be able to release it? Like, I was planning to release that stuff, you know, but that's just not possible anymore, because it just kind of ruined everything. Or planning to ruin it. So that just means I need to learn how to code, actually. I need to learn how to model my own stuff, which, I mean, I kind of know, but not in Blender. I'm good in Roblox Studio, but not Blender. So that means I actually have to put in, like, I actually have to try to learn Blender and coding and have to do everything on my own, so I can release my stories and games and everything like that. Fortnite still has a free game maker. I mean, I would need Fortnite though, which, I mean, I guess, but I don't know, man. I think I'll probably just go for Godot or like try Unity. But first I would need to learn how to code, because look, 5X is amazing at coding and he's great at modeling, but I can't just rely on 5X for everything. That's just, I feel like, really rude. Because, well, I mean, like, not only is he not getting paid at all, he also has his other stuff to do, and me taking up his time with my own stupid games, that's just rude, personally. So, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, Rant. I want to do stuff on my own, too. I want to be capable. So I will move my cup so you guys can actually see Rat. Up. Yeah, little baby. Oh, she wants attention. She wants attention. But yeah, no, it's something, right? It is, it really is. I think I'm gonna wait for like 5 more minutes before I start rolling out the dough. Because, well, I want to make sure that the red one had enough time. I want to make sure that the red one had enough time. Yeah. Oh, she's so cute. Such a cutie patootie. Do you want to go lay down? If you want to, you can go. I'm not stopping you. You're so cute. I don't know what this dog wants, man. She just wants everything. She wants food specifically, but like she wants everything. I mean, I'm still planning to play. Shit, I forgot the name. The game with the cold guy and the you know. No, I'm a human or something. No, I'm not a human, or you know that. I do want to play that one. I don't know what else there was that I wanted to play. There was quite a few games that I wanted to play on stream, so I would need to pull up my Steam list, but I don't have it anywhere nearby, so I can't do that. Trying to think if I can remember something. Nope. Brain empty. I could try. Ultra Kill is pretty fun to stream. I could do that. I could also make cosplay streams where I'm working on my cosplay. Those would be a lot more shorter though than a game stream, and probably just kind of quiet, because I mean, you know, I'll just put on some chill music in the background and I don't know, work on my sewing machine or just work on the wings or something like that. Like make the wigs and stuff, you know. I could do that. I wouldn't mind doing that. That would be fun. I also was thinking of drawing streams, maybe where I'm explaining lore or making characters or something like that for my game. Jesus Christ, there was a kid screaming just now. So lovely. Holy shit. But yeah, I could do that. I don't really know what else I could do. I mean, I could do like drawing streams for my visual novel that I wanted to make. I wouldn't mind those. Those would be really cool too. I'm a very creative person. I want to make games, I want to make visual novels, I want to make cosplays, I bake. I like everything, to be honest. Creative stuff is really fun. I just wish you wouldn't have to like worry about survival in the world, so you can focus on those stuff, you know. That would be the best. But sadly, that's not how the world works. Especially not right now. Oh, that shit is yummy. I wonder if this thing can stain your teeth. I would have pink teeth. I don't feel like having pink teeth. That doesn't sound too fun, actually. But I could. You think you got enough scratches? You wanna go lay down? Alright, come on. Say goodbye. I mean, you guys will probably see her later, but... Go Rat. I think we can move on and continue with what I was supposed to do. So I can put this away. There you go. Okay, so one issue I do have is that I need to roll the red dough out first. So I will need to struggle a bit. Like, if a little bit of it stays on the counter, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be okay. But, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. So, I'm a bit worried about that. I thought I had enough baking paper, but I do not. Okay. I don't know if this will work, but I will use aluminium foil to cover the table so that I can try and make sure that it's not too bad. It's a waste. I don't like wasting aluminium foil, but if it means I get to stay alive for a day longer, because my mom won't murder me about, you know, me fucking up the kitchen, I'll take it, you know. Okay, also smart idea, I can wrap this around this, and that way I can kind of ensure that it's gonna be clean. I hope it works. Or at least it seems to be working. Stuck on there, but yeah. Now the ideal thing to do is to make a triangle. Not a triangle, you dumbass, a square. Okay, I need some flour. God, it sticks to everything. Make a triangle and roll it out. Matt, what are you doing? Okay, wait, maybe don't roll it that way. Roll it this way. I just keep on rolling it. Okay, wait, what if I do this instead? That way. We'll be doing that instead. That's not changing much, is it? Okay, maybe it's just better if I just do it on the counter at this point. I don't know. I don't want to. No, because honestly, if I stain it, I'm just dead, you know? I don't want to stain it. It's definitely not the greatest time. The greatest thing that I've ever done. I probably could have done better. Oh yeah, I really do hope it does cool down. Because if we go to the con and it's gonna be that hot outside, it's gonna suck ass. Like, honestly. Okay. I kind of done what I wanted to do. It's supposed to be like a rectangular square type of thing going on. Not the greatest at it though. Especially since I'm struggling at home and not in a bakery. Anyway, you can put that over here and temporarily just pack this up and move it aside. And then grab some more and roll out the white one. Actually, you know, it doesn't really matter if my hands aren't fully clean. There you go. Oh my god, this one is actually kind of nice. This one's nice. Just roll it out. Try to keep them the same size. You don't want them to overlap a lot, you know? If it does happen, it's okay, but it's not the greatest scenario. Okay. This is kind of a pain in the ass, but that's okay. Let's grab this one. And we just technically put the white one on top of the red one. Make sure they're like kind of equal in size. The white one is a little bit bigger on the side, that's okay. Now, personally, I would recommend just checking the size and then making this wet. So that they stick better. The better they stick, the less annoying it gets later, you know, when you're trying to cut it. Yeah, you just grab your dough, put it back to where it's supposed to go. Oh my god. Of course, it's stuck. There you go. Come on, dough. Oh shoot. Be a little bit careful, don't rip it like I just did. It won't matter too much. But, I mean, in the end, it's just prettier, you know? As you can see, you can, like, I don't know if you guys can see, but you can kind of feel and see the difference between the white and the red one. The white one is a lot more soft and everything like that, like I was telling you guys about. It's something that's bound to happen. There's not much you can do. I mean, you can add a little bit more flour into it, but a lot of the times there's still going to be different consistencies. So just make sure that they're nice. And there you go. I'll clean my hands. There you go. Now, you fold it, you know. You can do it in this way or in this way. If you want more, I recommend this way. If you want them to be bigger, I recommend this way. I want there to be more and for them to be a bit smaller. So this is actually pretty useful, huh? Because you just roll it up. Make a nice roll out of that. so. And there you go, that's your roll. Okay. So it's nice, right? It looks pretty, it's pretty cool. And the only thing that you really need to do, it's a log, it's a pretty big log, is just cut it in size. Since my oven isn't exactly the strongest, I am gonna cut it in pretty thin slices. I also don't really have a lot of space. This is what I'm working with, not a lot. So I'm gonna put it onto the side over here. It's not supposed to grow too much in the oven, so it should be okay. Okay. It's always nice if you have a sharp knife, otherwise you get this. I mean, technically speaking, it's okay if you're just gonna cut the side. Okay, maybe I should get a better knife. I mean, honestly, the greatest that you could do is probably grab a rope, tie it around, and just pull it. I could do that. I would need to find something for that, though. Like an elastic. I think that could work. I'll just cut an elastic in half. Put the knife away. Peel. Put it on there. God damn it. You weren't supposed to stay under there. And then you just do this. And I mean, it doesn't look the greatest at the beginning. Sooner, like, you get a little bit more swirls. It really matters on how well you folded it and how well, like how rectangular it was. The more even it is, the better. Like over here, that's cute, you know? It's very cute. Now, since my oven is not really meant for these type of things. Okay, wait. This one is gonna be a bit thick, so I need to make it thinner. That's a pretty one. But yeah, I'm used to baking these things on like an actual specialized bread thingamajig, not on this thing. So it's I don't know how this will go out, you know, like I don't know how this will work, if it will work. I hope it will. It would suck if it didn't. But it's here. Yeah, the rounder, the bigger they get, I reckon. Okay, you can also do that. Apologies for dropping you guys. My phone doesn't wanna. But yeah, the thicker it gets over here, I recommend the thinner it should be, especially if you're baking them all at the same time. You know, just gotta make sure everything is equal. Like, if it's thicker, then it should be, I mean, if it's like bigger, it should be thinner. And if it's smaller, it should be thicker. Look at that. That's cool. Like I said, they're not supposed to grow too much, so putting a lot of them together shouldn't do anything. At least I hope. Cool. Okay, I should have enough space. Otherwise, I can always use my other thing. I'm a little bit worried that that won't bake as well. Jesus. Now over here you can see if there's a lot of flour in certain spots, you're gonna see it back in your product, in your bread. So try to make sure to use as less flour as possible. Since I'm working in a very restricted area because I can't use the counter at all, it's a little bit difficult because this is dough, it's sticky, it's gonna be like that. But if you have a little bit more freedom, then it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, an elastic works pretty well. So I do not have enough space. Look. Well, this is where this old shabby dirty thing comes in. It has... What did my mom just say? My mom just said something I need to check. She's asking if there's butter. Let me see. Do we have butter? I guess we do. All right. Rats, can you not move your butt? Move your butt. She's just standing right on my feet because, you know, she's rat. Rats. Raticus rats. Thankfully, I still have some of it left, so I'm just gonna hope that this goes well. Do we know how? I don't think we do. I got a piece of cheese. I saw it in the fridge. I had to. It's a piece of cheese. There's still strawberries in the fridge. I could eat strawberries with cheese. Honestly, strawberry with cheese is it's amazing. It's good. It's just good, dude. You're the most Polish. What do you mean? I'm just there, you know? I just exist. I just exist. Oh, the last part is the most annoying part because it's so freaking difficult to cut this thing. That is... damn. Whatever. Obviously, I'm not throwing out these pieces. I'm just gonna, like, force them together, technically speaking, and throw them on. I think I can cut one more out of this with some struggles. There you go. It's not the greatest, but it's there. Voila! Just like that, everything is done. I will keep this. I can always use this for something. I would want to keep these, but yeah. I hate making waste, honestly, but it's something you sometimes just can't avoid. Now you can just leave them out like this for a little bit. Or if you want to be extra fancy, you could crack an egg, whip it up, and put a little bit on it. That way it's shiny, you know? And I think I might try it with these. I won't leave these normal, but I will try it with these. I think it would be cool. I just need to make sure my hands are clean. But yeah, usually you don't put like egg onto bread, but since this is sweet bread, you can. I feel like it would be a pretty cool thing. So over here I got an egg. I'm pretty sure this is one of the double yolk eggs that we have. So that's cool. If I manage to break it open without, you know, without cracking the yolks, I can maybe show you guys. It is a double one. Make sure to clean your hands after cracking the eggs. Let me show you guys. I don't know if I can. You see, it's a double one. Oh, you guys can hear that? That's the oven. But yeah, it's either the oven or my laptop overheating. One of those two. But I think it's mostly the oven because the oven is pretty loud. Oh, loud. You can hear it in the background. You guys can probably hear it even more because this microphone picks everything up. I don't know if that makes it louder or not, but you know. But yeah. Anyway, the twins are getting. That's a screen. The twins are getting whisked because you want the full egg. You don't want the white. You don't want the yellow. You want both. I stabbed them. They're gone. And now don't throw this away if you don't use all of it. You can, I'm actually gonna make food out of this later. I'm hungry. I'm gonna make like a little pizza. My mom used to always make like little pizzas out of these, you know, like you just use this as the dough, put some ketchup on at the top and like something else and it's just, so good. No, that's fair. Parrots are cool. I always wanted a cockatoo, you know, those are really cool, but that's a lot of work and it's, you know, bird-proof. Don't want to deal with that. You can give them diapers, but I mean, that kind of looks dumb. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but like, just kind of looks dumb. But honestly, if I had to get like, a bird, I'd probably get a chicken actually. You might be thinking, a chicken? Really? Yeah, but like, just think about it. 3 eggs, and they're cute. The singing ones ones are also really cute. Yeah. I have this, but you can also just use the fork, but I prefer this. Just dip it in there, get a little bit of the egg on, and just a little bit, not a lot, you know? You don't want to have cooked egg on top. You just want to make sure that it's soft, like, it's like a glaze. Think about it as a glaze, you know? It's like a little pretty glaze. It's gonna make it shiny, sparkly. That's usually when you're buying like sweetbread and you see like that little layer, the shiny layer, that's egg. That's just egg. It's the thing that gives it the color and everything like that. And like, if you really want the top of your bread to be like brownish, I recommend adding some sugar into this. That's only if it's something sweet, of course. But I recommend adding some sugar. That way, sugar caramelizes and burns faster. So with a little bit of sugar, it's gonna make it a little bit darker. Of course, it's gonna affect the taste too. Like normally, the egg itself doesn't affect the taste, but if you add sugar, it does affect the taste. I don't think that's a bad thing, unless you're making something that's not supposed to be sweet. But then I wouldn't recommend putting this on top, to be honest, because it's usually the sweetbreads that have this glaze on top, the egg glaze, not the normal ones. Cheesecake. Sadly, I don't do cheesecake. My mom is really good with those. She usually makes the cheesecakes that we have, that we eat. So you could maybe ask my mom. I could ask my mom actually later. She's gonna be here soon. It's like she's gonna be done in an hour or something like that. So yeah. You're technically supposed to let these rise, but the issue is I don't have that. I don't. It's not gonna fit in the microwave, not in the oven. So I just can't let it rise. You know, that's not really gonna work. I can technically leave it over here. It's not moist, it's not hot, but it still kind of works. So I'm just gonna do that. My oven is still warming up a little bit, so it's fine, you know. In the meantime, I can finish drinking, or I mean, if you guys want to, I could even make my egg food, you know. I could show you how I do that. I would need to move my setup because everything is on top of the oven, which, well, it's also on the plates, you know, what's it called? The heating plates? So, I would have to do that, but, I mean, it's not really their fault, it's mostly my fault. I'm just not very comfortable with baking at school. Usually because it's like often so annoying that by the time you're doing something, you're just extremely annoyed. And that is for everybody practically in a class. Nobody has the energy. The teacher is like an absent father, but they're still there. But they're gone when you need them, you know? It's like, you don't want to deal with any of that. Plus, you have the kids that don't clean up after themselves, which means you need to clean it up, otherwise you have to go home late. Or the teacher will get angry at you because you didn't clean it up. Despite the fact that these kids have done most of it, you know? It is. Like, I actually enjoy baking like this. This is fun. I wish I had more freedom and more, like, space like I have at school, but it's just difficult because at school it's like you're constantly crammed in a classroom filled with people that don't want to clean after themselves, that always are taking up space. And it's like, I know the world doesn't resolve around me specifically, and there's other people in class, but they're not considerate of you. They're just thinking me, you know? Oh, I'm gonna use this entire side of the table and leave it dirty, and later on the other kids can clean it, you know? And again with the teachers, the one that I have is constantly gone, and when he is there, he's not even helping, he's just sitting. No, that's true, like nobody's cleaning everything out. Like, I have to do a lot of the stuff, my other friends have to do a lot of the stuff too, and some of these kids are just standing on the side talking, or like doing the most, like, the less amount of stuff that they could do, you know? It's annoying. Like, I wish it could be just easier, but it's not. And then there's not enough ovens because my class is very big. And you don't understand how many times somebody steals your oven. Because they just assume you're not using it. Or nobody's using it. Which is stupid because you can clearly see it is set to a certain temperature, right? And this can fuck you over so much. Because certain products, like pastries and stuff, need to go instantly into the oven. But like, you're not expecting someone to take your oven, so by the time that you have to throw it in there, your oven's gone, it's not on the right temperature. What are you supposed to do? Literally, that ruins half of your baking. And then the teacher is gonna be like, yeah, no, this is not good. Wow, really? Really? I didn't know that. Or like, some ovens are too hot, but you still need to use them very badly, so you do. And then it turns out that it got a little bit burned, but the teacher doesn't count it as correct because it's a little bit burned. Like, it's just annoying. That's why I don't want to work, like, bake at my school. That's why I always skip if possible. But yeah, now I have to finish my portfolio, right, with all the baking stuff, so I can be set for the exam. Thankfully, the teacher decided, hey, just put the recipes in, so I'm just gonna take a bunch of recipes off of the internet, put them in, and submit it like that. Because, I mean, what else am I supposed to do? I can't bake you 2 pizzas, 15 types of bread in a day. That's just not possible. And even if I did it in multiple days, that's still gonna take a long time, and I just don't want to deal with that. Yeah, they're a little bit lazy. A little bit lazy. It's something you gotta get used to with these people. It's like constantly that laziness, or like they're busy with something else, and then they forget about you, and then it's like, man, I get fucked over now because you, like, we're too busy, despite the fact that most of the time it's not even that much work. And so, like, final year, just gotta finish everything. Thankfully with my work, right, because I work as in a bakery, I don't bake there. I am in the packaging area. So you package stuff, you don't bake anything actually. My school wasn't too happy about it, but I mean, I didn't really have a choice, because it was, it was the moment where I was just getting constantly annoyed by baking, because school kind of made me hate baking. I didn't like it. It was annoying. A lot of the times it was also very heavy. Like in the smaller bakery that I used to work at, it was perfectly fine. But now I'm working on a very big one. And it's just, it's just so annoying because it was too heavy for me, you know? Like, oh yeah, try to carry this bag that's pretty much the same size and weight as you. And it's like, man, that's not really working out for me. So I went to the packaging area. Not that I'm too fond of it, but I mean, the people are nice. I like that. The people are really nice. But yeah, we technically just did that. Also, actually, give me a second. Let me move this a little bit. So, I was talking about rising, right? Now, I don't know if you guys can see on these, but these ones over here, let me grab this. These ones over here are growing a lot more than these. And you can actually see, because they were like the size of that one, right? They were the size of that one. Now they're this, like, they're much bigger. Much bigger. Very nice though. You can see all the glutes, like the bubbles and everything like that. Like, they're growing nicely. They're very cute. So I think that was done. If I do need to move my table because it's just hanging off of the side. I need to make sure that it's not gonna get cooked alive. I'm gonna check if I'm able to put this in, and I will if I can. Bing! Let me just... Sorry for the loud noise. I just need to make sure that no smoke is coming out of the oven because I don't want my fire alarm going off. Yeah, that's practically just the only reason. But yeah, I think I can put them in. So I'm gonna. Okay, maybe I should grab my oven mitts because this is hot and I don't want to burn myself. I already have a lot of burn scars, so I'd rather not have more. It's a little bit dirty on the bottom, but who cares? Okay, and let's see if I can put this one in on the top. No, yes, no. Man, I don't know what happens. I am back though. I am constantly pinging with these. But it is what it is. Sit. 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 No, yes. Okay, it's a little bit crooked, but I'm just gonna let it be there. Apologies, I don't know what happened. It seems my stream decided to just end itself, at least for me. I don't know if it continued for you guys. You didn't miss anything. I just put my bread into the oven. I was struggling a little bit. So everything is in the oven and it's baking right now. It looks like I'm drinking blood. Yummy. Now, I think I might clean up because I'm pretty like that's pretty much it. You know, there's not much steps in bread. It's just you make dough, you fold it in the way you want it, you let it rise again, and you put it in the oven. And after that, unless it's some special type of dough, there's not much happening. At least there's not much like you're doing, you know. Unless it's like some special dough that you're doing. Can I get a cup of water? Sure. Wait, that's a cup of egg. Oh, I know which cup I will give you. Do you want a pumpkin cup? It's a pumpkin one. It's really cute. It's cracked in multiple places, I think. At least it looks like it is. But it exists. It exists, you know? There you go. A cup of clean tap water. I don't have bottled water. It's just like, here, you can have your cup. Perfect. I'll continue cleaning. Oh god, there is some of the pink from what's it called? The red beads on the table. I am hoping, for the love of God, that this will get out of my table. Oh, because otherwise I'm dead. My mom will skin me alive. I will be dead. There will be no more streams after this, because I will be dead. Well, there's definitely not going to be any more baking streams after this. I don't think so. Maybe in the future, but I don't plan to make a lot of baking streams. Simply because of the fact that, like, you know, my parents are home most of the time. And if I'm gonna work 5 days a week, I won't be able to do it. Now let's say I do have a free day on a day that they're not home, then maybe I can do it, but it really matters. Sucks that I used so much flour, because now I need to throw this away. I mean, technically speaking, you can, like, you know, sift it. What are you doing, Rat? But, that's a lot of work. Oh my goodness gracious, Steam MMO. I'm scared to look at the Discord. So many people are probably, like, pinged 5 times. It's a nightmare. This one. But yeah, I'm cleaning. It's a necessary step in bakeries, you know, cleaning. Because food, hygiene, everything like that. If you don't like cleaning, never go into any food related thing. Because it's just a part of it. Cleaning is a very big part of baking and cooking and everything like that. Because if everything that you use is dirty, nobody will want to eat, you know? And it's not hygienic, and it's not healthy. You don't really want to do that. I really want to take this hat off. It's kind of starting to annoy me, but I have been forced by a visitor to wear a hat. So I am now obligated to wear a hat. Now since we're gonna be waiting, I might actually, what did I bake? difficult to explain. It's bread with God, I'm not this again. I forgot the name. Red beets. You know, so it's colored. It has a little bit of like the red beet taste. It's sweet. And it's like in a swirl design. I don't want to move my phone, but I need to because otherwise I can't show it. I want to show it. So this is how it looks right now. Oh my god, it's actually growing a little bit bigger than I expected it to be. I guess that's what happens with... Hi, dog. Hi. She keeps licking my hand. It's like, wait, maybe I can do this. Well, they are growing a little bit bigger than I expected, but that's okay. I mean, I'll just separate rat. Yeah, rat's here. Oh, what a worse. Turn around. Now stop licking the floor. Stop licking the floor. Turn around. Alright. You're such a cutie patootie. Yeah. You can hear it from upstairs. It's bad. It really is. There you go. Hey, rat. The best thing about having a rat is the fact that she cleans your entire floor for you. So you don't have to clean anything. I mean, you kind of do, because obviously it's rat and she smells, but you don't have to clean anything. Oh my goodness. Your cat makes the floor dirty, huh? Okay, I'm gonna put this flower away. I don't need that anymore. I will throw this. Yeah, we love our pets, no matter how much messes and horrible things they do. Speaking of messes, I need to throw this out. If only the counter wasn't undiable, I wouldn't have to have so much trash. And then we grab this. Out of the sink because I was too lazy to walk to the trash bin constantly. Yep. Goes in there. That goes in there. Okay. Now I'm just gonna soak everything because everything is all dirty. Probably also for this house. I keep forgetting that the door is open, like my back door. Because it's so nice and warm. I'm not enjoying the warmness too much, but yes, I am. I truly am holding myself back. I mean, I could technically bring one Pokemon pack downstairs and open it right now. I am gonna start opening them after the Wave Pack video. That's when I'm gonna start my Pokemon journey, you know. I really want to open a Pokemon pack now. You just had to remind me. Also, the way I slid into frame, like, Jesus, that was smooth. Wait, I want to recreate that. Yeah, White Pine, episode 9 and 10. I haven't watched both of them yet. I've been holding myself back. Jesus, the patience I have. I want to watch them. I feel like I'm bartender. Jeez. Also, clean all of this up, I might actually use the egg and show you guys how I make my beautiful egg pizza. It's very yummy. Very, very yummy. First, I will continue cleaning because I didn't need to do that. Your favorite character? I want to say Ivory because Ivory is like everybody's favorite character. But is it Clown Pierce? I bet it's Clown Pierce. I bet it's Clown Pierce. Dude, to be honest, it could be. Wait, did I guess it? Did I actually guess it? Is it that obvious? A little bit. Though, to be honest, honestly, same. Clown Pierce is awesome. I love the dude. Hey, Von Bix! I was Google Maps. What do you mean by Google Maps? Also, oh my god, Headlock is playing because my 3 hours of wait, you're no, that's Kate. That's Kate. But hey, Headlock is playing my favorite song. My 3 hours of Pokemon music is all gone. So now we're listening to this beautiful song. No, I don't know if it's copyrighted, so I will move on to Pokemon music again, because I don't want to get copy striked. Because, you know, Twitch does love to do that. By the way, look at my pumpkin. Somebody wanted wasa, so I gave them water and a pumpkin. There you go. Right, I just got lost on my way to a job interview. Oh my god. Did you manage your way to find there? Or like, are you still lost? Did you do the job interview? Or are you still waiting? Many questions, I know. I have many questions. I think I might actually move all my setup over here now, because now it's clean. That way, you guys will be able to see how I make myself food, because we are 10 minutes away from the bread being done. It seems, at least. So you guys, I'll place the phone on the ground. Wait, let me grab the chair. You guys need to look at Rat. No, don't lick the cable. Look at the camera. It's a little bit too. I don't think Rat cares. Rat, move your ass. Okay, so you guys get to see the beautiful underside of my shelves for the time being. What did you just say? Dude, get that creature's feet off of my cellular device! Oh my god. Okay. Removing the laptop. It sucks that I couldn't use this camera. This camera would have been so much nicer than my phone camera. But that's what I get for having a bad setup, you know? I'll just place it on the side. By the way, I was using this to put my computer laptop a bit higher. It's just a box. Ooh, coffee, nice. Okay, I got my lamp. I got my everything. Move it over here. Schmove it, schmove it. Okay. Alright. Can't wait to see you back. I should probably put the charger cables off of the heating plate so that I don't burn anything. It would be unfortunate to burn anything. Put my mic a bit closer. I'm using my lamp, you know? I don't think it will work. Wait, maybe against the cable? Come on. Come on, cable. You can hold my phone up, right? Surely. Dude, you wanna see the setup? Let me just turn around my camera. There you go. This is the setup. This is the setup. It's peak. So many cables everywhere. It's honestly just, it brings me tears, you know? Honestly, can this thing work? Please. Please work. Okay, that won't work. Are you sure that will work? Come on, man. Can't do this to me. Okay, I will use a pill bottle to hold my phone up. It's vitamins. Don't worry. It's just vitamins. This is not working great. Another one. Come on, man. Okay, I need one of these. Oh my god, it works. It actually works. I have a feeling anything that will move this table is making that phone fall straight down. So that's fun. That's fun. Look guys, I have this really cute tiny pan that is perfect to slap someone with. It's really nice, you know? But yeah, here's your egg. You get your egg and grab salt, some curry. I like adding curry, garlic, some pepper, and these. Let me just grab them. Oh, hi in there. The baking has already been. No, wait a second. Let me just move. There you go. The baking already happened. Actually, my stream got interrupted. That's why you got the notification again. Ignore the hat. I was forced to put it on. Actually, I think you know, it's a new stream. I think it's fine if I take it off. Let me just brush my hair. Because the hats low-key kind of just ruined the shape of my hair. There is dough in my hair. That's cool. You think I could dye my hair pink? I could probably dye my hair pink. Wait, my hair. My beautiful hair. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the bread to bake right now. So I'm making food for myself while I'm at it. Because, I mean, it's like... Actually, I'm gonna add another 10 minutes to that because that is not done. That is not done baking. So, yeah. What do you mean? He had an entire stream with me on the hat. I mean, okay, I can put it back on. It's just gonna be with my long hair now. And not my hair in a bun. Bunny down. But yeah, now I'm making egg pizza thingy majig. Because I'm hungry. I like to be fancy and use a little bit of olive oil, but this one has a little bit of garlic in there. I like garlic. Garlic is good. So just put a little bit of that in there. This is a non-stick pan, so technically speaking you don't need to, but you know. It's just for the taste, you know? I like it. I also have a little bit of oil. A little bit of oil? Yeah. Wow. What a shock. I'm a dumbass. Lemon. This is something that I've never had. Egg pizza, that sounds both intriguing and disgusting at the same time, but I'm not. It's not a Polish thing, okay? It's not a Polish thing, okay? Goodness, if Agent was here, he would be crazy. Going crazy right now. But it has a little bit of lemon in it. There's a package that I need to pick up. Give me a second. Package. I just had to double check if I didn't just flash my address, you know. Not that I really care, but I mean, it's for the best if I don't. Well, anyway, I'm gonna set the heat on low. I'm gonna add my stuff into the egg. So a little bit of curry. I love curry. Curry is good. Then you got basil. Oregano. Some garlic. That's a little bit more than some garlic, but yeah, sure, half of this thing went down. A little bit of pepper. Now this is herbal pepper. This is not normal black pepper, so I like to put a little bit more than needed. And then salt. I like my shit salty, so I put a lot of salt in there. But yeah, you just kind of mix it up. Just you know, just kind of mix it up. It's technically an omelet if you like think about it, because that's technically what it is. But my mom always called it pizza, because you know, I like pizza more than egg, so that's that. Just mix it up real nice. The fluffier it is, the better. You should also be careful to not spill it everywhere, because you don't want egg everywhere. I mean, at least I don't think you want egg everywhere. I don't know why someone would want a lot of egg everywhere, but I have this thing because it makes my life easier, and I don't scratch anything or everything like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna make sure the oil is nice and everywhere. Spread it everywhere. I'll set it a little bit higher because right now it's on a 4. I think a 7 would be nice. Okay, I might have to wait a little bit longer because this is not hot enough. What? time is it? It's only 13. I need to remember that in an hour my dog needs food, so I will give her food. By the way, let me just... Come here. For anyone who hasn't seen Rat, here's Rat. My little baby, my little fat baby. My little fat baby. Don't scare. She's not that scary. She's a little baby. A little old hag, you know? Like a little old hag. Look at her. Okay, I'm gonna put her down. Can you... I am not gonna slap her balding belly. Also, she's always been bald there. It's a stomach. Okay, that's hot enough. Then you just pour it. Oh. Do make sure to keep everything on the pan, because now I need to clean more. So much cleaning to do, man. There you go, clean. Throw that over there. And I can put these back. Because they're not really needed anymore. But yeah, I think it actually wasn't hot enough still. I was a bit too fast, but it is working. I'll set it to an 8. Actually, just to a 9. I can do it. It's fine. But yeah. I want to move it, but it's still not fully cooked around here, so... Okay, actually, maybe let's lower it to a 7 again. That's, pretty good idea. Okay, you can see, looks pretty nice. Make sure that the ends, oh, I tore it, oh well. Make sure that the ends are nice and separated for the plate. The pan, not the plate. This is not a plate, that's a pan. Jesus Christ. But yeah, just wait a bit until you think it's good. And then, you can be, dumb like me and try to flip it. Which I will try. I'm not good at doing that. So it's gonna be really messy. My mom is much better at it. Okay. Well, it's half folded. Can you unfold? No, it's half folded now. That's what it's gonna be. But yeah, it looks a little bit hand flip. I'm not really good at flipping. I'm not trying to burn myself with oil either, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing, you know. This side doesn't look as good because it's obviously covered in what's it called, spices and stuff, the oregano and everything like that. But just kind of cook it until you think it's good. I like to brown it a little bit on both sides, so it's definitely nice and cooked. Don't make it too brown, because if it's too brown then it kind of gets rubbery. You don't want that. pretty nice though. Dancing cats. Okay, I think that's good. I'll just leave it on here. Grab me a plate. One more flip. And boom. That was not the greatest. I'm making an omelet egg pizza thingy-majig. I don't know. Oh, also the bread is done. That's nice. I have so much to clean. Give me a second. Let me just... Don't do that, by the way. Because this is so hot, and I just, you know, did that. But, yeah, I got my food, my egg thing, pancake thing, pizza thing. And now you guys get to see how I struggle with taking out the bread. Got my thingy-majigs. And it's gonna be a bit loud. I would just want to make sure that my fire alarm doesn't go off. Gotta make sure all the steam goes there. Damn, it is moist in here. It literally started dripping from my oven. Oh my god. Oh, but it smells so good. Oh. Okay, wait, I need this. I need that. Please, and thank you. I think these are definitely done. And then these got a little bit burnt on top. I think I should have probably lowered, taken these out faster. Oh, that's hot. Shit. Okay. There you go. Now you can hear stuff again. Apologies. Yeah, they definitely grew a bit. Well, these ones look fine. Nice. These are the ones that I covered with egg on top. Because this is made with a different type of flour that I was supposed to, they're a lot less smooth. Let me, a little bit more thingy-majig. Let me see if I can find the ones in my, thingy, what's it called, freezer. And show you what they're supposed to look like. Here it is. Here's a pretty one. There you go. This is what they're supposed to look like, right? Totally different type of flour. Can I pick this up without burning? This is what they look like. This is the brown flour. This is, you know. So they definitely look a lot more different. But it shows that you can still make them with brown flour and the normal type of flour that I would use for this. A lot more smoother, this one, because this one doesn't have chunks. This one does have chunks. But, hey, you know, they look great. I can still eat them. They probably taste better. Let me just go back in the hole. Right, move. But yeah, this is how you bake these really cool thingamajigs that I made. If you just replace them, replace the flour with a lot more finer flour, and like without the chunks, it's gonna look exactly like the ones that I have in my fridge. Not fridge, freezer. But these are the ones with brown flour. I mean, they would complain about them because of the fact that they're not the exact same thing that I have in there. I'll take one of these with me to show the difference. This is what they look if you make them with brown flour, and this is what they look with, you know, to like show a little bit more. But I think they look fine, honestly. I can't wait to try them. I bet they're very good. It's just the fact that they're extremely hot right now. Jesus. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I could sit around and do more stuff, but I feel like that's unnecessary. I need to clean stuff too and everything like that. So when I'm on my PC, I'm probably gonna stitch these two videos together, you know, so that it's one stream. Not on Twitch, on my YouTube, on my VODs YouTube, you know, that way you guys won't have to look around and find the bits and pieces. But yeah. Also, you know what? Actually, I am opening a Pokemon pack. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back with a... It's like, you know, it's like the baking stream is done, and now we're opening a Pokemon pack. I'll open it one. Is this thing close for the Pokemon? I guess not. Okay, whatever. I am back with a Stellar Crown pack. Let me just redo my set, because obviously I'm not gonna be doing all of that from far away. You guys probably want to see what I'm doing, so let me just... the big card for this one? No clue. Okay, now that's not gonna be annoying. Is this? Okay, it's a little bit weird, but I chose this pack because Crown is a hat, you know, and I had a hat for most of the stream on. I know. It's like dumb, very dumb, but we're doing it. Oh, I love ripping into these, dude. I don't know the biggest hit from this one. I think, isn't this like the Terrapogos one? I don't know. I don't remember I don't know how to pronounce the name of that Pokemon, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, I don't remember if I have this booster pack in my booster pack thingy-majig, so I'm trying to be nice. Okay, I also don't know the card trick for this one. I'm guessing it's just one to the back. I could be wrong. But alright. No, I am right. We get a water energy. Just a normal one. Then it's a fledgling. That is nice art. I wonder what's in the background. It's like some arena type of thing. A phalink. Oh, I love this art style. It's like it's a really nice art. I love that. It's not focusing because it's my phone. Why would it focus? A Perugly. You'd have the cats. A Fido. Oh my god. Wait, Fido? I'm baking? The baking gods have blessed me. Crispin, which is, from what I see, a cook. Jesus Christ, what is this? Oh, a Drifblim! Oh, I love that. That is nice. This will go into my favorite one. Oh, that is a nice Rapidash picture. Oh, I love for that. That one is also going into my favorite. Banrotum Hollow. Reverse Hollow, I mean. Vigavolt! Bug! I love Bug. And... oh, it's an EX card. A Greninja EX! That's actually cool! I managed to get a hit! Goodness gracious, that's cool! Very sparkly. Has like stars and everything like that. Wait, maybe I can move my light. Alright, you have fun with your job interview. I hope you make it. But alright, I should be careful because I don't want to damage on any of these cards, gotta be honest. So I'm just gonna put them on top of here. Grab this too. But yeah, that concludes the stream. That's it. Let me just show up close the bread that I made. I know, these look a lot more burnt. I should have taken them out earlier, especially since I put egg on top of them. But, I mean, it's gonna be yummy. I think I can actually try this, because this one is cold. Yeah, it just tastes like bread. With a little bit of sweetness. Just a little bit of a sweetness. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Really good. Let's go to Rat. You wanna say goodbye? Wanna say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. Okay, you don't care. I know you hate me. You hate me. But you say goodbye. Alright, I'm gonna stop bothering her. But yeah. Let's go back over here. So I just wanna say goodbye with my camera actually pointing towards me, please. It's not that big of a request, is it? Please? Please? Okay. Well, you have that thing. That's my lamp, but whatever. Oh, you came? You want to say goodbye? You do? Alright. But yeah. Alright. Thank you everybody for coming to my stream. It's I haven't streamed in such a long while. It's really nice to be back. I can't wait for more streams to come because, you know, it's gonna be so much fun. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Sunday at like 13, which is 1:30, I think. 13:30 is 1:30 p.m. Yeah. And we're gonna be watching White Pine. Because it's been a long time since I reacted to it and I really do need to finish it. I hope they release another video before, maybe. Then we could have 3 whole episodes in a day, which is cool. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you on Sunday. And from Sunday you're gonna hear about the other streams, yeah. But yeah, bye bye everyone. That's the thing that I need to click, right? Oh yes. Bye bye.